Hello, everybody, and welcome to my channel. Let's go ahead and get started with your reading. All right, let's find out what the Spirit wants to talk about. We got the Two of Swords, the Eight of Cups, and the Queen of Swords. Okay, bottom of the deck, the Ten of Pentacles. Some of you guys are choosing to walk away from something that you've invested a lot into, okay? With the Two of Swords and the Eight of Cups, I see you here really contemplating this new journey that you're going on. I don't think that you have quite fully told anybody. I think mentally and emotionally, you've already walked away. I think that it's just an understanding that you now got to communicate what you're doing to everyone else. So I do feel like you are searching for truth. You're going to be talking to people. Ten of Pentacles. This is things that have been built up long term, a place that maybe you have roots. You're walking away from your roots. You're walking away from your family. You're walking away from things that you have invested in for a very long time. And we do have this new moon here. Okay. And we have the eclipsed moon here. All right. And so I feel like emotionally you've invested everything you possibly can into something and it's just not working. Okay. And so you're going on this journey, by yourself. I think that you are talking to somebody possibly about this. This Queen of Swords could be helping you with this. You could be traveling towards the Queen of Swords. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy does not have to be. Maybe they have some truth that they are speaking, but I definitely feel there's the King of Swords, the Three of Cups, Five of Wands. Okay. For some of you, you could be walking away from your partner, or this partner is going on a trip and then they'll be back. I almost feel like they'll be back for some of you. I feel like you're tired of conflict, okay? There's conflict here, and maybe it's between three people. Could be your children, because that does look like children here. But I feel like there's some type of conflict, and I feel like you're really looking at this very, very analytically. I think that you have really thought this through, and with the Queen of Swords, King of Swords here, you've really thought this through a lot. And my phone just went off right when I said that. So I do feel like there's some type of an offer. I think that there's an offer that's going to come in. And I think that if it doesn't match how you feel, you're going to just be like, no, I'm not doing this, because it's going to have to feel right. Mentally, it's going to have to it's going to have to compute well, right? But I think emotionally, I think you're just tired of being hurt. And for some of you, you're walking away from a third-party situation. I mean, that's all there is to it. But I think wherever you're headed, there's going to be stability and love there for you, opportunities. There could be some type of something new that you're going to be learning. You could be moving for work. But I feel like you're trying to move away from a lot of this mental energy. I almost want to say, like, don't come in with your swords drawn. Take a more loving approach when you tell people what you're doing, because I feel like this is about communication. You need to tell people, like, hey, I'm hurting right now. I don't like the way things are going. I've been doing a lot of thinking about it, and, I'm not here to cause any fights and arguments. It's not up for debate. I've already made my decision, the Two of Swords here. I've made my decision. I'm just giving you the courtesy of letting you know what I'm doing. That's what I get. I'm giving you the courtesy of letting you know what I'm doing. I'm walking away. Five of Wands, change. Getting passionate, getting excited. Wanting to build something, but don't know exactly how you're going to do it. You don't know how it's all going to come about. There could be a husband and wife that end up helping you. So if you are moving, you could be moving or, you know, visiting a friend because there's some type of celebration. I feel like there's some type of a reconciliation here. There's 3 of you. So maybe you're going to, you know, going on a journey to see a friend. And so that you can see how you can build there. You don't know how you're going to do it, but you're going to do it. But I think that while you're there, I feel like there's this opportunity, brand new opportunities. Either way, there's success. When I see the 10 of Pentacles, I see success. I see financial success, excuse me, Mercury retrograde. I see emotional success. I feel like you'll be much more grounded. I just see like where you're like, I'm not going to go through another year like I went through last year. That's what I get. All right, Spirit, please show me what. No, too many. Well, let's see what they have to say. We've got healing energy, joy and contentment, and vulnerability and freedom. I think for a lot of you, you need healing. You need to communicate. I do feel like for some of you, if you are dealing with any type of health issues, I do feel like you are going to be very happy because I do see where, and I'm not a doctor, go to a doctor, get your checkups done. I'm not a doctor. Okay. I'm not giving you medical advice, but I do feel whoever I'm tapped into, I feel like you're going to get the healing that you need from the trip that you go on. Okay. Joy and contentment. I feel like there's also going to be a lot of happiness because you allowed your vulnerability. You're reaching for the stars here. This is freedom. You want freedom from whatever this is. You want freedom. Like you want a new adventure. You have hope. There's a lot of hope here. I feel like somebody owes you an apology. It could be one of your children. Maybe they offer you something, but you're like, meh, I don't know. You know, mentally, I really don't want to. Like you're kind of shut off emotionally right now. And you're like, oh, an apology, huh? You keep creating. So I feel like somebody keeps creating chaos for you and they just keep coming back in and apologizing. And that's what you're walking away from. You're like, I've built this thing long term. It's been long enough. Like, and now I'm at a very vulnerable space right now. And I just want freedom. I want freedom from the chaos. I want freedom from this, you know, whatever's going on here. You want freedom. You're ready for your happiness. You're done going in circles. I see this circle going around her head. You're just done going round and round and round and round. You're ready to celebrate with other people, people who make you happy, people who don't bring you a bunch of shit. Like I kind of got this in the last reading and I'm using a whole nother deck. So if you didn't watch the last reading, you may want to because that one may resonate as well. Interesting. Let's see. All right, Spirit. Okay. So you got fluorite, teacher. Do you recognize the power of your mind? Retrain your brain, mind, thoughts, and consciousness to focus on your goals and ambitions. Transform negating emotions and thoughts to realize your intellect and inner power. You have the power to achieve great things. And the affirmation says, my mind is strong and clear. That's what this Queen of Swords and King of Swords and the Two of Swords and the Three of Swords tells me, is that you're done going through the pain. Like your mind is very clear. I feel like you're very sharp. You're seeking for truth. You're seeking for answers. My mind is strong and clear. It is safe for me to be powerful and smart. It is safe for you to be powerful and smart. And don't let anybody else dumb you down. You got social worker, clear quartz crystal or cluster, excuse me. Okay. Do you have a strong desire to help people cope with their problems and challenges? Be an advocate for members of society that need aid due to their age or their health. A happy and healthy community is imperative for the well-being of all. And this is the Justice card, okay? So I do feel like you are seeking some type of balance. I feel like you know, it's like maybe you're helping other people, but nobody's actually helping you. And I feel like that's where the vulnerability comes in. It's like if you're going through issues with your mother and your father, I feel like, you know, maybe reaching out to some type of a counselor or whatever. Chef, are you fully present during food preparation, or are your thoughts elsewhere? Observe your thoughts and stay in the moment with each vegetable you cut and each meal you prepare. Maintain a grateful attitude for all it took to bring food to your kitchen. And I see that with the 10 of Pentacles. So it's like if you guys have been worrying about not being able to put food on the, you know, table or keep a roof over your head, I feel like the universe is going to provide. You know, go to a local farm, you know, go to, you know, a store that not everybody goes to, you know. My thought processes are conscious and healthy. I am mindful and present as I create meals. My body metabolizes the food and I prepare with ease. I am grateful for all involved in bringing food to my table. So, you know, no negative self-talk. I feel like, you know, that can be a really big thing. Oh, and by the way, that was appetite crystal. But I feel like, you know, even in that, you know, I feel like body shaming, you know, be careful of the whole body shaming thing, you know. We're all different. We're all different. Some of us are skinny, some are small, are bigger, you know, it really doesn't fucking matter. Love your body. You know, stop talking about food like it's a bad thing, you know, and maybe for some of you, you need to change your diet so that your health can improve. Okay. And that's where by eating healthy and, you know, making these healthier decisions, I feel like this can also help. And I do feel like if you are traveling, I feel like you're going to get the help that you need. Somebody's going to end up giving you some type of information that is going to end up helping you on your healing journey. I like that, you know. I know that when I went on my trip to the mainland for the last couple of months, I, you know, was on a quest to find people who could help me with my health issues. And I ended up walking into a store and I asked Spirit, okay, why am I here? And all of a sudden I look over and I see this one bottle of iodine, and I have a cyst on my thyroid, and I had fibrocystic breasts, and the doctors were just going to let me get cancer. They're like, oh, you know, good luck, you know, instead of actually telling me, hey, go get some iodine. Within 4 days of taking that iodine, they all went away, you know. So it's really important that we kind of think outside the box, and not, because the doctors told me, oh, well, we can just drain them, but they'll probably just fill back up. So what they were waiting on is for me to get breast cancer. And then, you know, that's when the insurance will pay out, you know, then they'll chemo and radiation. But I was able to just listen to my body and walk into a place that I had to be in Texas for this to happen, for me to just go to this random place and that bottle be all by itself, you know, with all these other vitamins around it. And then that worked for me. Of course, you know, that's not going to work for everybody. I'm not a doctor. I'm not prescribing anything, you know, but also it's like, you know, we have to think outside the box, and it's like, why are we here? So the next card out, you got, what can I burn? Burn it all. The ugly lies, the pain, the shame, the criticism, the images that run through your head, the reminders of what you did wrong, and the proof that you are not enough. Burn, baby, burn. Your soul is calling. It's time for a rebirth. You are like the phoenix rising from the ashes, no longer attached to the past. You are free. Your wings are ready. Use them. Your soul action says, make the choice that you will no longer let the past define you. Pick up your pen. What will your next chapter look like? We're in a whole new year. You know, of course, it doesn't start until the next new moon, you know, but keep that in mind, because the next new moon, at least then Mercury and Mars will be direct. So, you know, it'll be much more potent. You know, everybody going, new year, new me. Well, guess what? It's postponed. You know, you can't have a bunch of the more important planets being on retrograde on January 1st, which actually means nothing at all. It's just a made up new year. You know, whoever decided to build a calendar and say that this is our days. But that's not real. Saturn is the ruler of time, as well as these planets. So when we have a lot of planets in retrograde, we can't really get the momentum to get up and moving. We're doing a lot of internal work. So I feel like right now it's like burning down, and I don't mean burn down the house, but burning down the house. It's like, do not burn down your fucking house, okay? I don't know why I feel like I have to give you guys disclaimers for some reason, but, you know, like I say, take the warning labels off and let every man fend for himself. But it's like, you know, burning down the things that no longer serve a purpose, you know, burning those bridges and not allowing any remnants to be able to rebuild back. You know, can you burn away, you know, the past, you know, stop being victim to the past, burn it all, like let it all go. It's not yours to carry on. You know, I feel like there has been some type of conflict, and that's saying like, you know, it's all or nothing, you know, and that's what kind of the Queen of Swords, the King of Swords, it's all or nothing. You know, so it's like, you know, if you can't get it together with your parents, let it go. You know, if you have a toxic parent or toxic children, let them go. You know, if you have a toxic workspace, let it go. You know, for some of you, you're dealing with, you know, some type of, maybe a family member crossed over and there's some type of an inheritance. And now you are working on speaking with an attorney or, you know, somebody, a financial advisor, whatever, or somebody who holds on to the will. That too is going to be, I think you're going to be very happy with whatever was left to you. So those of you who are going through that, I know it might be kind of painful to kind of see some of these things, but I definitely do feel like there are some surprises that are coming along the way. And I don't think that you see them coming because there's a lot that you're doing right now. So I almost want to say like, you know, get out of your head so much. And get back into your heart. Anyway, you guys, I want to thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. If you are interested in a personal reading, all my information is in the description box down below. I love you guys all so very much, and I hope you have a beautiful day. Take care.